a 1 and a 2 and a 3. Well, as the title of my video has suggested, this is the 15-year-old university of my Blaze of Silver comic. So, I make it quick because I'm not really in the mood. It's been a shitty year before and a shitty week now. But I was glad to have gone to the event, but it was a little bit ruined to hear that there was a dog killer in the neighborhood where my sister lives, so it's not nice. Well, like I said, my Blaze of Silver series is now of course not when I'm recording this, but when you post it, it's now well past 50 years old. Official, because I had restarted it half past it. So I posted it on deviantart at the beginning and still do. Although I really hate the eclips mode. Even what you see now, if you're not subscribed to deviantart, you have a very bad case of black borders in this. You can see. You have also favorites. That's not on mine. But oh, let's see what kind of things I'm into. More? No, no, no. You want more? Oh, yes. Yeah, so. If you want to see more, you have to go to the site. So, well, as you can see here, I really can't go to the oldest one. So I started with this page. It's very hard to read now. Not give me some stack. That's been 15 years. You can see. Oh, it's the wrong direction. It's very simple, no backgrounds. And I really rushed into the start of the series, and that was also the reason why I rebooted it. Honestly, there's nothing really had changed, but of course this was made fully traditional, with pencils and inked and a ruler and of course paper. You can see I've really condensed the first thing into, and that's from my other series. As you can see, a lot more in the future there. I really should have done that out of the case. I really hate it because I can't just click here somewhere. I just can't click here somewhere and go to the bottom of the thing. No, I only can go up, but I want to go to a older drawing, much older. And I'm lucky that my computer is not a total piece of shit, because that really gives a real long, long waiting time for the images to load. Yeah, as you can see, story goes on and on. You can see that gets the hammer found by the halflings, and as you can see, I'm recently here when they left. So, what is to expect for the next one? Well, so I'm talking about Under the Gods, and it's one of the things I really regret for making it now full color, because colors were something for only the gods. So to really give them divinity, you had to give them an aura. Now, so you can see, blah 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 blah. Then the third member of the cast joins the team, the little angel Saka. I like Saka. Now, now we go fully up. And then we had the Raven Lady series to follow up on. And we're still not there. Meeting elves, meeting dwarves. And as you can see, I really started to go with color now. Or so I thought. I'm really not sure if I give Zaka red, uh, make her a red hat, because one of the changes that had to reboot was that I, yeah, gave an elemental magic system, and red hair would give, let's see, is more fire based, and well, she's an angel of compassion. It's, I'm not too sure to how to color and how. The history of Aqua City, blah 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 blah. And go swimming, because it's also fun. Bathing. And here the story stopped. Mm-hmm. To be honest, really. still pleased with how the story went, but I really should redraw this as well when when the things come to shove. Sadly, so even for my side, it will be a while before I really get something new in the series. And well, to be honest, I have really come far with the story. Then this is just little tidbits, but I wanted to. I want to continue so bad. The, the redrawn series. We go back. Ah, yeah. There's also one of the problems with eclips because I really wanted to make it in order, but it really doesn't work that way with that crappy program. So, as you can see, I made up some new friends for main protagonist. It's Oktar and Sizu. Yeah, you heard it right. It's not Zuzi, it is Sizu. And the first appearance of Neko Cypress Squad, based on the combination of Bucky O'Hare and Starwing, or Flight Voice if you prefer. With the main villain, General Chan, based on the dog of my sister. Wow. And you can see, oh, that's made it really more thing. It's it was a rather big deal for not following gods in this universe. And in this universe, there's as real as politicians. They exist, but they have really in front of them. So, to be honest, this is episode 0. We give ye a life to see what she has lost, which I'm probably pleased with because oh yes, her father died. Well, not nice, but yeah. But she lost far more than that. To the museum, you can see it really takes a few more pages to get to it. That's really fun to get in here. The thing is, he's a rather obese buddy man. So, let's see, blah blah blah. Here, the description of how soul works, and that has to rescue your father, soul. Also, the very hindsight from me that yes, that thing is made of mithril or black silver in this case, and rather unbreakable. How do you break that? Ah, it breaks anyway. As you can see, I really wanted to make the, as you can see, of course you can see, because yeah, I wanted to unsealing something, to have here some locations that is underage, so they cannot go everywhere she wants. You can see the story, the original story hasn't stopped, so and it ended as the original. Gets the hammer, blah blah blah. You see, another year has passed here. Let's see, how long was that ago? So long ago that my sister was still posting on deviantart. Uh, 8 years ago already. 8 years. Far too slow. Sorry, so 8 years. Yeah, stupid me. He's the 4 years. Still too long, but this is the difference between 8 and 4. And of course, I can't have to wander to the halflings immediately. And of course, I wouldn't have to take the bus. War filler. And this is, of course, a whole filler. Why introduce to friends of her if you can don't do something with them? They go on vacation. Well, you also goes on vacation, but yeah, it's far more exciting. Yeah, another summer. Let's see. There was not much for the Bunai. We ah, the last World of Warcraft expansion that I played. I got I'm an alliance player. I got sick of the orcs still always being the bad guys. What is the point of having characters as troll if they're still acting like the Goldan? As you can see, this is a review filler. It was for Super Neck Echo Cyber Squad story. And I enjoyed the thing, but it came with a cost at halting the stories. Yeah, you can see there's also more now, but they're not in. Now we go this way. And they find the halflings. Very young ye. Both the grandparents are still alive. And I say both, but both because both are not among her. Yeah. And then we had Puppy power. Technically, this is also part of the Blade of Silver story. It gives the real recall where we lost, where Yunra lost his powers, and the first appearance of humanity. Yeah, that did. I really like how I did that. I read that. We also have the extra session, which gives some things from the Blades of Silver worlds. I'm not part of the comic, mostly that. Cosplay things. And probably I have to redo this one for the next Christmas thing. But I really have to redo something more because I don't like the one anymore. Yes, like this one also. So, and of course, Camp and Adventure is also part of the Blaze of Silver universe. So we have to give you a chance to see it. No good dashing. Also like to draw it. Probably going to continue it next month, but no promises. Where? Comics. Probably this one. Comics. Where are you? Yeah, are you? My sister. No, not my sister, but I drew a version of every continent of the world of D10, which is the world of the Blaze of Silver universe. And well, the Campen version 1, it is an African version. So, it's also one of the stories. And well, it is not finished, rather nothing in a rush to continue it because it's on a rather stable part. Of course, she still has to marry, and her father has still to return from the war if he survives, of course. And he will. Yes, where? Here. Because when I talk about it, I probably should show it. Uh, this was the winner. We also had other ones. So this is the the continent where he heals from in the normal. This one, oh, here. This is from the ocean. This is from here. This one is from here. This one is from here. And this the yellow one is from this place. And hey, I missed one. The purple one is from here. And the red one is from here. Though the slave is this one. Because humanity has no rights there. I also published the Place for Stories, not recently, but really a while now. Especially when I, as far mostly when I restarted it. And well, I'm original Dutch, so you can go read the whole story in Dutch if you want to. And terrible friends. See? Blah 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 blah. We blah 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 blah. Yeah. And I have German relatives, so I know the basics of German, but not the best. But I can guarantee the spelling is better than the French one, and the meaning is better than the French one, because the French one is only Google Translate. Well, I Google Translate German as well. I spell check and look for the meaning because, Google Translate. As you can see, I also publish my other series here, and I give the how do you say it? I recommend to watch them on Milova than on deviantart, because I have it in 3-4 languages. So, as you can see, Facial Silver, Uncondashing, and that's a story about the dating service thing. Otoman Damachi is a series about a hentai character going to the Western cartoon world. And I really say hentai character. Of course, he's from anime thing in Japan, but this from the pornographic versions. And she has an older sister. That's not a hentai character, but she's the two had the same creators. So yeah, it's really fun. Okay, they're all cartoon characters. It's very fun. But I'm not very good in drawing. I'm struggling with this series. You can see how I firstly made about this is my superhero attempt. Captain Orange for the Netherlands. And then of course he goes to the present, or is the superhero version of the present. Of course he is Hendrik van Nassau, because we have the bodies were never recovered. So, and you know what that means in the super universe. No body means they're still alive, and most of the time. This is my Iron Man version, the Azure Knights. It had their origin in the Napoleon War. Very fun. And I would know more about Blaze for Silver, but doesn't mean my other projects are not important. Of course, the little girl that later grows up will be the Iron Man of the group, because women are not allowed in the Knights division. It's just the way they are. So she's going rogue. And this the Hulk version. It has the free chains. But I'm not really pleased how I told it now, and I'm not very far with it. My magical version. Yeah, you know. I really tried more of the backgrounds, but it really looks weird. Yeah, we have Black Roots, which I really want to continue, but it's just really wrong because it was a series that I started with my sister. And I'm not pleased with the very first few pages. And I'm not talking about the art, it doesn't flow well. That is the problem. So, I really should redo the first 5 pages, I think. It was a reverse harm thing based on the Lavina version, but then well, we're done. As you can see, it was also an attempt from another Blaze of Silver thing, but I don't. I'm struggling with it. And the rule is, if you don't like it, you don't have to expect it. You don't expect that other people like it. So, I'm done. Oh, and you can see, I also tried some more Lego Cyber Squad with chinchillas. You can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're done. Really fun. But alas, we're done. Till next time.